Miguel A. Rueda, reading a selection of Natural State by Wayne Hills. The ice on the windshield of my vintage Volkswagen notchback is thick this morning, and it seems the old car's primitive defroster works well only in the heat of summer. Since I don't have the luxury of waiting for the sun to help melt visibility, I'm forced to drive to the university using the weak beams from my headlights and the light of the full moon reflecting off the icy sheen of the road. As the lead teacher's assistant to some say infamous Dr. Jordan Bukowski, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, it's my job to prep the animals for the day's lecture. Doc B teaches alternate treatments for large mammals. He specializes in carnivores and their prey. He's not your average domestic pet vet. I'm honored to have been chosen as his lead TA. This makes me privy to some of his more unorthodox of his already out there theories. I creep along the dimly lit road. The view through the translucent pane before me alternates between complete darkness and the vague outline of a path through the bare trees. Almost to the school, something smacks into the driver's side door. The force of the impact slides my car into the adjacent snowbank with a solid crunch. Cursing ensues. I do that a lot. It's one of the traits that make me not a people person. Animals don't care if I swear, have overactive sweat glands that require medically prescribed and ineffective deodorants, or if my size teeters on the morbid side of the obese scale. Women care only about physical attractiveness. They can be so hurtful. I don't need their company. I prefer God's non-human creations for companionship. A fresh string of expletives fly as I slip and fall onto the frozen roadway. I struggle to regain my footing to see what hit me. There's a deer, a doe actually, lying motionless in the street. I approach the animal and notice two unusual things. Her coat appears flawless, and there's a gold chain around her neck. Her fur is softer than any I've ever encountered. It's more akin to a bred chinchilla's than the rough hide of a wild animal. As I lift her, I feel a series of bloody gashes on her opposite hip. But her chest is rising and falling gently between my hand as I carry her towards the side of the road. She's wounded, but she appears stable. I'm startled by rustling leaves and a low growl from the tree line. It occurs to me that she was being pursued. I can't leave this beautiful creature to be torn apart by some scavenger, so I bring her to my car and place her in the small notchback section. I cover her with a blanket to keep her warm. I scan the diminishing darkness for the predator who had been chasing her. I see a pair of glowing orbs staring back at me from just inside the tree line. At that moment, the sun breaks the horizon, chasing the mystery animal deeper into the trees in the protection of the dark. I drive to the school slowly. I unlock the door to the lab and open the car's hatch in order to remove my unconscious cargo. As I reach under the blanket to lift the doe, my fingers don't encounter the velvety pelt I felt when I placed her in the car. I feel skin. Human skin.